as I'm adventuring out here to find a place to camp for the night, all I can think about is what is my van life gonna be like living in that great big high top 170 long wheelbase all-wheel drive Mercedes Sprinter. Am I gonna get it into these places, and what's it gonna handle like? Because that one's an all-wheel drive, this one is just a two-wheel drive. And right now my rear locking differential's not working, so right here, once you get one tire spinning, you're stuck. That's it. So I think in this scenario, the all-wheel drive would probably handle a little bit better. But today, we found a little spot here by a lake, and all I want to do tonight is sit by the campfire and maybe sit in the hot tub.
I thought for sure we were gonna be stuck. Come on, Chris. Oh, my van's a little bit on the crooked side. It'll do. I'm at an epic spot just outside of Port Alberni, BC. Don't ask me the name of this lake because I honestly don't know. But we were here once in the summer. Now it is freezing cold out here. So I'm thinking tonight that we just light the campfire, enjoy the sounds, and set up that hot tub. Let's go. I think it's time to buy a 12-volt pump because I could have thrown it in that creek. The creek is crystal clear. Pumped it straight into there without doing it bucket by bucket. I'm gonna earn this bath. All right, we're gonna tag team it. A little bit on the pump, a little bit by hand. If you guys are ever using one of these, I found that the golden setting is right dead in the center of the water there and right down low on the heat. This takes about 4 or so hours to heat up. I just hope I have enough propane. I got one full one there. This one is just about empty. That one seems 3/4. And I think I have one on my burner on here, but I don't know how. Uh-oh. You just gotta plan ahead for these kind of things, and well, today I didn't.
So that hot tub is a fairly new addition to my van life, and normally in these scenarios, you got the sound of the creek in the background, the crackling of the fire, some birds off in the distance, but not today. You got that humming noise from that pump on the hot tub circulating water. And as much as it's taken away from some of that beautiful nature sound, It'll pay off later when it's nice and hot and we can soak outside by the lake in a steamy hot tub.
For dinner, we're gonna have some ground beef and this peanut saute, these Thai noodles. I got this from the Sikosi's for Christmas. It's from Trader Joe's. The package had microwave instructions. Well, I don't got that option. So we're gonna do it all here in the frying pan. I think I'm gonna buy myself a 20-pound propane tank and leave it at my shop. So on days like this, when I know I'm bringing out the hot tub, we just bring the big tank with us. No more of this scenario. I'd keep that tank in the van full time. I just don't got room for it. Look at the ice on here. Holy cow. I stuck it in there hoping to keep it from freezing, but it didn't work. So we're 1 hour in and this bottle is empty. I don't think we're gonna have enough. I think I used 4 bottles last time. Noodles in. All right, let's do it. Well, that, my friends, is pretty darn good. Should have made up some broccoli and stuff for this too. That would have been awesome. Damn, those things at Trader Joe's are good. We don't have Trader Joe's here in Canada. That's an American thing. Oh, 520 calories. I got my hoodie wet. We gotta change. So I just stirred the hot tub and the bottom side is freezing cold. So it's just circulating like on the one side. So on that, you gotta stir it around a few times. I don't think we have enough propane. Stir it up. This was a freaking fail. Oh, that's it. It's official. We're out of propane. So I think I'm gonna take this thing down tonight while the water's not freezing cold. What a waste of a whole evening. There's a little bit of steam coming off. A little bit. It's not, like it's lukewarm. Like I wouldn't want to sit in here, I'll tell you that. It could have taken 2 more hours. Like I said, it's a 4-hour heat up. There goes all the water. I'm probably gonna put the fire out too. No, right around the fire. Come on. I don't got room for this up there, man. It's freezing outside. It's cold. Son of a... I gotta put this inside my van. It's where the Sprinter's gonna be good. We'll have room in the garage. We'll have all that space under the bed. That sucks. That was so tightly put in my rooftop carrier. I did it when it wasn't freezing cold and wet outside. My hands are so red. It's so cold. Oh my gosh. You know, it'd be nice not to put this stuff in the house. All this dirt can go in the garage in the back. Oh, holy, they're like beet red. I can barely feel them. You ever get that burning little tingly feeling when you put something hot on something cold? Holy jeez. It's only 6 p.m. and I have no propane. I would love to make a hot chocolate or a coffee. That's van life for you. That hot tub is definitely for somebody who's got some available space in their van. Me, not so much. I want to have room for it, and I thought I did have room for it. But when it's freezing cold outside, and that'll probably be the only time that hot tub gets used is during the winter, because I don't want to soak in a hot tub on a hot summer day. But definitely in the Mercedes, we will have room, and we'll purposefully make room for all the little things that I want to carry in this van. I can make them fit in the other one. And I was thinking that maybe a 4-foot garage space underneath the bed might not be big enough. So that'll be as big as my garage is. My garage would end there. That would be the back door in the Sprinter. And that would be it. Maybe we go a little farther, maybe an extra foot or a foot and a half on the bed frame on the back. And maybe we put some cubbies along the back or something. I'm not sure, but maybe a bit of a longer garage. That way we can fit things like this in there. Or maybe the 4-foot garage just works in the Sprinter, and I put the batteries not back here, but maybe in a part of the build, maybe underneath some of the benches is where I put the battery system in it, instead of taking up valuable garage space for power. I don't know, but all I gotta say is I'm pretty darn stoked for it. But while I was driving out here in the backcountry today, I was thinking about, could I get around in the Mercedes out there? So the spot that we're staying at right now, we could not get the Mercedes in here. We could if we parked it on the hill, either nose in or back it in. But that would mean, well, a really hefty slope. So I know having a rig that big is gonna have some limitations, and there will be some places that we just can't go. But I think the sacrifice to having a great big living space and to be able to chuck dirty things in the back of the garage without bringing it inside the home, because this place was so clean today. Not anymore. Look at that. Anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out on my misadventure here today. It was peaceful while it lasted, but I'm done. It's 7 o'clock, 7:15 at night, and I am cooked. Right now is when I was supposed to be soaking in the hot tub. I figured if I filled it up, it would be ready to go by about 7:45, 7:30 p.m. Somewhere in there. Should be hot enough to soak in. I even charged up these things. So there's submersible LED lights. I got them off of Amazon so I could stick them in the bottom of the hot tub. And it's got a little controller that goes along with it, so you can change colors or make them one solid color. You know, like a real hot tub, all lit up underneath the water. That would have been so fun today. It's gonna be a nice peaceful night's sleep here tonight, that's for sure. My van is on a little bit of a wonky angle, but as long as my head's on the upside, I'm gonna sleep just fine. Double V's up, y'all. See you soon.